28 years later, it's Fellowship of the Ring. What do I mean by that? Well, first I'm Markndrew. I speak theories, breakdowns, and opinions. I would love for you to join the family. So I went to the premiere last night, and I'll keep this spoiler free, but if you're expecting endless action, this film ain't for you. 28 years later is the world building start of a new trilogy, which I can feel is about to go crazy. Let me explain. So it's all about the character development of Spike, and it's a coming of age story I'd actually compare to God of War. Jamie is Kratos, Atreus is Spike. This is a war film. That's why we got the boots poem in the trailers. Like, you just don't recognize it as that, but it's teasing the rising intelligence of the infected and how they are othered. Like, how do you prepare for war you've only ever read about? And there's so much imagery at the start that thrusts you into the mindset. It's literally woven into the story. We're in Spike's head. There's this constant question throughout the film, like, are the infected still human? Can it be reversed? And I think this is the pivot of the next trilogy, because just like humans have evolved, the rage virus has evolved. Like, let's not forget, this was fused with Ebola. Like, it's going to mutate, and the cinematography whispers this to us, and it is beautiful. Like, we see silhouettes of the infected on a hill, and you're questioning, like, which type are they? Which variety? Like, will they have to sneak? Can they even run? Or will they have to fight? Like, if you're not listening to the dialogue, I'll be honest, you'll overlook this subtlety, but the action is used very sparingly, and I think that actually gives it more meaning. Every encounter feels like it has weight. Like, no encounter is wasted. It doesn't just feel like this endless onslaught. It feels like every infected is this big threat, and you're wondering who's next to go. If you're a zombie fan, think early episodes of The Walking Dead, or even The Last of Us with how they handle the encounters. When infected are taken out, we see this crazy iPhone filming in place because the camera angle switches between the shots, and if you've ever seen The Matrix, like, that's how they achieved it, capturing, you know, the slow motion jumps, because the cinematography in this, it went crazy. But the taking out of the zombies mirrors this idea or question, like, can you separate the man from the monster? And it's not even just the zombies who are monsters in this film, like, it's literally any and everyone. If you're not into world building, you are gonna find this film extremely slow in parts, but if you're a dialogue fan of, let's say, Lost or Severance, I think you'll appreciate a lot of moments. There will be scenes you don't feel are needed in the movie, I'll be real. There's one scene I did think this could have been an email, but then we get a punch the wall moment, and it ties it into something mentioned during a house visit. And once you see it, come back to this video, because I think there's foreshadowing of a transformation. Like I said, this film felt like Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring as it's building up the next trilogy. When I first watched Fellowship of the Ring, I felt it was boring and a bit insignificant. I was like 7, to be fair, and I definitely shouldn't have been watching that. And honestly, introducing us to Alfie Williams and showing us what it would be like when scavenging is the new normal. We get another glimpse of how the world is dealing with the outbreak, and it is not looking good. This is the first of a trilogy, and you have to approach it like that, and you have to take it like that. Is it a 10 out of 10? Honestly, I don't think it is, but it's something you should watch if you want to know what's happening in the next trilogy.